everyone. Welcome back. Storm here.
Mom here.
Kimmy here.
We're watching Clue from 1985 today.
Okay.
Who done it?
I'm clueless.
You're clueless. That's a different movie. We haven't seen that either. So all three of us are blind to this movie.
Yes.
A lot of you requested this movie and voted for it on our Patreon. That recently won a poll. I've been very curious to watch this. My nephews love Clue. I've never seen it. I've never played the game. I know of it, and I've probably seen other shows and or movies that
Kind of
are
similar.
influenced
Yes.
by this movie.
Yes. I have played the game when I was a kid.
And you haven't, and I haven't.
I haven't.
Very
Nothing
fun.
about it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Shall we get into it?
Yes,
Yes.
let's do it.
Same title.
Yeah.
In alphabeutical order. Tim Curry! I just think we're on
Natalie
order.
Kahn.
Yeah.
Christopher Lloyd.
Great Scott!
Yeah.
Michael McKean.
Yeah.
Chuck.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yes.
Yep. Yep.
For sure.
Took me a second. I'm like, no.
Look how the license plate is folded like someone
Oh,
did.
yeah, for sure.
They're not too close.
Great.
How awesome.
How inviting.
Yes,
The
sure
Count
is.
Dracula's castle.
The moon.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Gift for you. Thank you.
Wipe your feet.
he's going
Take
to
your
walk
shoes
in
off.
there with the gloves.
Slip.
Oh, that's great.
Ew.
Okay.
Instructions.
Oh, my God. Oh,
He's
yes.
walking around with his
Yeah,
shoes
right.
on.
And then she's looking.
Or maybe you got nervous. Pascal. Ooh.
Oh,
Okay,
boy.
kitchen knife.
Oh.
Dinner will be ready at 7:30.
Oh,
She was in
Thanks.
MASH. Okay, kitchen knife.
Oh, boy.
From the game, right? Yeah.
Take your damn shoes off.
Now it's going to all smell it.
At least they check themselves. Not
Yes.
like, oh, what's wrong with you?
Watch out.
May I introduce
Oh,
you?
my God.
Oh no, it's got champagne on it.
That's the maid.
Chuck.
That's the dog. Oh, my God.
Professor Plum and Miss Scarlet. Just like the game board. I love that doll.
The odds in her.
I thought Mr. Body was
Mr.
on.
Body.
So who is our host, Mr. Wadsworth?
I'm going to start while it's still hot.
Oh, now shouldn't we wait for the other guests? I want to keep something warm for you. Did you have in mind, dear?
Afraid I'm a little bit accident prone.
Oh, watch it. Who's we? Are you a shrink?
I do know a little bit about psychological medicine, yes.
Oh, you're a doctor.
I am, but I don't practice.
Practice
Great
makes
Scott.
perfect. Huh. I think most men need a little practice, don't you, Mrs. Peacock? So what do you do, Professor?
I work for, the United Nations Organization. Wadsworth, where's our host and why we've been brought here?
Perfect timing.
Now, how did you know her name? We know each other.
Oh,
Naughty.
my gosh.
Forgive my curiosity, Mr. Body, but did your letter say the same thing? No. I see. Can I interest any of you in fruit or dessert? The doors are locked.
This is an
outrage. You can't hold us prisoner.
What the heck? Get a bad rep.
Do you justify taking bribes in return for delivering your husband's Senator Peacock's vote to certain lobbyists?
My husband is a paid consultant. There is nothing wrong with that.
Not if it's publicly declared, perhaps. But if the payment is delivered by slipping used greenbacks in plain envelopes under the door of the men's room, how would you describe
Men's
that
room.
transaction?
That's it, stinks. Why would you know when were you in that men's room?
So it's true.
No, it's a vicious lie.
I'm sure we're all glad to hear that. And to me, in fact, the double negative has led to proof positive. I'm afraid you gave yourself away.
Are you trying to make me look stupid in front of the other guests? Don't need any help from me, sir. That's right.
I agreed.
Terrible problem, Mr. President.
Wait.
House of ill fame, most soldiers do, don't they?
But
my
he holds a
goodness.
sensitive security post in the Pentagon. And Colonel, you drive a very expensive car for someone who lives on a colonel's pay.
I don't. I came into money during the war when I lost my mommy and daddy.
Oh.
I've been out all evening at the movies.
Do you miss him?
Well, it's a matter of life after death. Now that he's dead, I have a life.
But he was your second husband. Your first husband also disappeared.
But that was his job. He was an illusionist.
But he never reappeared.
He wasn't a very good illusionist.
Oh my God.
I have something to say. I'm not going to wait for Wadsworth here to unmask me.
You really don't fight at all. He calls me a bastard. Blackmail depends on secrecy.
That's right.
What's this for?
To play the game.
To remind you of something.
All the pieces.
Oh, yeah.
All the pieces
But
of
they
the game.
did. Yeah.
That's awesome. Ooh. Weapon and he can fix stuff.
That's right.
Hey, I want yours. Can we switch it?
Holy crap.
Wow, you do away with him.
Quit finding yourselves on the front pages for one of you to kill Wadsworth.
Ooh. Oh, everything's going off.
Yeah, yes. Oh,
Got the gun.
oh.
It's not Wadsworth.
That's right.
Oh, boy. I need a
Drink.
drink.
She was
no blood on her
over.
That's right, yeah.
Scarlett was in the.
Poisoned.
It was a thump.
No,
Oh, that was his body.
Had to stop her.
That was an accident. Accident prone.
Was the brandy poisoned?
Open up. It must be the murderer. Why would he scream?
He must have a victim in there. Oh my God, he did.
Oh my God!
Oh my God.
You're alive.
No thanks to you.
What do you mean?
You locked me up as a murderer, you idiot.
Oh,
In fact, I was his butler.
So if he told you to invite us all to his house, why did he arrive late? I invited you. In fact, I read the letters. It was all my idea.
Wait a minute. I don't understand. Why did you invite us here to meet your late employer? Were you assisting him to blackmail us?
Certainly not.
I think you had better explain.
Please sit down. Everyone.
Oh, see, wait for
Sorry. For some reason, he felt that it was inappropriate for a senator to have a corrupt wife.
For a doctor to take advantage of his patients. For a wife to emasculate her husband
And so forth. But this is ridiculous. If he was such a patriotic American, why didn't he just report us to the authorities?
He decided to put his information to good use.
Then make a little money out of it. What could be more American than that?
Nothing's explained. We still don't know who killed him.
The point is, we've got to find out in the next 39 minutes before the police arrive.
My God, we can't have them come here now.
But how can we possibly find out which of you did it?
What do you mean? Which of you
you
did
did
it?
it.
Well, I didn't do it.
Well, one of us did. We all had the opportunity. We all had a motive.
Great. We'll all go to the chair.
Maybe it wasn't one of us.
Who else could it have been? Who else is in the house? Only the cook.
Oh,
Oh, boy.
I was going to say, not him.
She might
Put
be
you
a
in the
man.
freezer.
Oh, she's going to
She
be
might
dead.
be dead.
She's not here.
She's going to fall.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I bet you. Oh, yes, she
Oh,
is.
no. Oh, nice and
on
bad.
the back
Bad.
with,
I didn't do it.
with
Oh.
Mrs. Peacock's knife.
Somebody help me,
That's
please.
Mrs. Peacock's knife, isn't it?
Yes, just the five. Husband should be
Justified.
like Kleenex. Soft, strong, and disposable.
That's
funny.
I love the quotes.
Well, if it wasn't you, then who was it? Who had the dagger anyway?
It was you, Mrs. Peacock, wasn't it?
Yes, but I put it down. In the study. I don't know. Before I fainted, after I
True. Oh, she's looking up there.
Take the cook's body into the study. Why? I'm the butler. I like to keep the kitchen tidy.
Oh, boy.
Yes, he's in charge of the dining room. And
Now there's two
Do
of
this
them.
job.
oh my God! Now the cops are gonna come and say,
Yeah,
"Why did you
explain.
move the body?"
Yeah, explain that. What's gone?
Oh,
They just dropped
Oh
her
my
face.
God,
Off me.
Oh my
God.
God! So who moved his body?
Yes. That's exactly. Whoa.
He just jumped over her.
Oh my
he's
God.
hugging her.
Whoa.
Well, he's certainly dead now. Why would anyone want to kill him twice?
Seems so unnecessary.
That's what we call overkill. Unless he wasn't dead before. What's the
That's right.
That's what we're trying to find.
Oh, the candlestick's up there.
Oh, you're
Yes,
right.
right there, yes.
They're gonna knock his head.
There's
Oh,
no
it's
need
okay.
to shout. I'm not shouting.
He's gonna.
If he shuts
gonna
that
hit
door,
the-
it's
gonna
gonna hit his
fire.
head.
You're gonna get it.
Shouting.
Oh
Oh
no!
my gosh, yes.
Household, but my car broke down out here, and I was wondering if I could use your phone. Just a minute, please.
Putting the key back in his pocket.
Yeah,
He's gonna die.
boy.
They're locking him in.
Oh God, poor guy.
Oh, jeez.
Where's the key? In my pocket. Not that key, the key to the cupboard. With the weapons. You still wish me to throw it away? Yes!
Yeah, but the guy's locked in there. Is that the
Yes,
same
right?
Which key is it?
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
yeah.
no, he just freaking blocked the guy. Possibly.
Oh my God.
Just give me a clear answer. Certainly. Is there anybody else in the house? That's what he says. Does he know? I
That was hard.
handle this in proper military fashion. We split up and search
No
the
splitting up.
I
Who do you think it is? Who do you think it is?
I don't know yet.
I think it's either
I'm a
Scarlet
Let me see. Yeah.
I'm gonna say
I
Yvette.
think.
or
I'm just gonna be random. Colonel Mustard.
two shoulders
that's
together.
Colonel Mustard or the
The
butler.
next two shoulders together. Agreed?
I guess she's still holding her matchstick. Might come in handy later. They don't trust each other, so they're just
You can push me down the stairs.
Ladies first.
Oh, ladies first.
You can go first.
No, I insist.
Isn't there a
Is
light?
there any flashlights? Yeah.
Worse than death?
No, just death. Isn't that enough?
Are you going in there?
Yes, are you?
Yes. Right.
This is horrible. Why don't you just all do
Yes.
this together?
Yeah.
Why would he do that?
Yeah, he's acting all weird.
Some fake wall.
I'd get a freaking
They're
call.
still there.
He didn't go
He's
off.
like, I don't hear anything. Why do they have to go up there?
If there's anybody in here, just look out.
Out of all the rooms, there's got to be lights there. Uh-oh, it's moving.
Look, I'll search the kitchen.
No, don't leave.
He's splitting up.
Don't leave. Uh-oh.
One of those dogs. got
Uh-oh, she's a
upstairs.
goner.
Well, his statement stands out to me where he's like, he says something about, well, I'd kill you if I was a murderer next or
Yes,
something.
he
So
did
that's
in the
gonna be-
kitchen, yes.
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
It must be just the heat,
true.
but there's definitely movement.
Oh, there is.
Car's really off the side. Was he drinking?
Yeah.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, right there. It's
He's
right
the
down
guy that
tunnel.
was in the
Oh.
He was the guy in the
Yeah. Who did
with the
that?
colonel.
Yeah, with the colonel.
Who done that?
Oh, and the tape.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh. So that's the guy. The
Oh.
guy who came in
So,
last.
yes, and he's not making any noise. And he has the
Uh-oh.
key.
Yes, he-
How does he have an extra key?
Should we see where it leads?
What the hell? I'll go first. I've had a good life.
I really love the dialogue in this. Oh man.
Oh, see,
Yeah,
it's going
see?
right to here. So he knew, and
So
he
the guy
went
had
right
to go that way,
forward.
too.
I had a good life, so he was okay with doing that.
The door's locked. I know. Then unlock it. Where's the key? The key's gone. Never mind about the key. Unlock the door.
Unlock the door. He doesn't have the key. Oh my God.
I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow you down.
I'm just gonna have to break it down.
That's a big door.
He's gonna break his shoulder.
Uh-oh. Don't go away.
Oh my God.
Oh, no.
Oh gosh. What?
Whoa. Oh, no. Someone's
Oh,
gonna
no.
get it.
There. Watch.
Accidental death.
Uh-oh, watch it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, who's going to get it?
Tell them to move out of the way.
Oh, my God.
The door is open.
Why are you shooting that thing at us?
Oh, she's going to
Watch
get
it.
it.
Watch it. Watch it.
You could have killed us.
You're gonna be
yeah.
killed right now.
More scares.
Yes, they are. Whoa! You're lucky. Oh boy.
He's going to have a heart
He
attack.
got us scared. Poor guy.
We're going to think it's one of them.
We found him.
Uh-oh.
What room do we have available?
We have another phone in the other room.
Boy.
You could use the one in the...
No, that's not good either.
Would you be kind enough to wait in the, library?
Yeah.
Let me out of here! You have no right to shut me in!
So no, he can't use the phone now because they called him.
Run from the president and obstructing an officer in the course of his duty and murder!
Murder.
What do you mean? Murder? I just said it so you would open the door. What's going on around here? And why would you lock me in? And why are you receiving phone calls from J. Edgar Hoover? J. Edgar Hoover? That's right. The head of the Federal Bureau of
That's right.
Why is J. Edgar Hoover on your phone? I don't know. He's on everybody else's. Why shouldn't he be on mine?
God, yes, sure. He's gonna be dancing with each other. Oh yeah.
Oh, the blood.
Yeah. I have a feeling something like weird. Oh yeah.
Ew.
Oh, it's her.
It's not all that shocking. These folks are just having a good time.
It's shocking to him.
Yeah, we're shocked.
Yes, he knows.
Oh my gosh, what a poor.
I just looked like the blood.
Put a hat on.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, she just pulled a knife out.
Illegal about any of this. Are you sure? Of course. This is America. I see.
It's America.
It's a free country. Don't you know that? I didn't know it was that free. May I use your phone now? Certainly.
And don't lock him in.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
It's rough.
no.
Who has the black glove on?
Who did that? That must be downstairs, right? Basement. The furnace. Don't hit the pipe. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
So everyone is...
Oh,
Her boobs.
Watch out, Jugs.
okay. Here. Okay. What is she doing?
Not just my face. They know every inch of my body. And they're not the only ones.
She doesn't even have a...
It's
Oh,
you.
God. Oh, God.
There's something funny going on around here.
And she wasn't French. She's...
I don't know what
Yeah.
it is.
I am your singing telegram.
Oh, the two of them. Oh,
Boy.
Yeah, but now they're just getting crazy with the killing.
Wow. Whoa.
Oh, jeez, that's a
What
very
else is this?
scary
That was
thing to have.
Who is that?
Oh, my God.
Coming.
It's Buggy the Clown.
I was just thinking that.
And they're not even shocked.
They're just kind of like exhausted at this point.
That's right. Oh, my God. Back and forth.
And it was you. Yes. I asked you for your coat, and I recognized you as Colonel Mustard. I prevented you from telling me your real name because I didn't want any of you to use any name other than your pseudonym. My interest
He's just going to say everything you know.
God. Oh, my God.
met you and smiled and poured you a drink. This chair was vacant.
Anyway, we all revealed we'd all received a letter, and you'd had a letter, and you'd had a letter, and you'd had a letter.
We know this.
Blackmail, the lights.
Don't shut the lights off again. Now someone else is going to die.
Somebody else is going. Uh-oh.
Turn them back on.
Now who's that?
Now what?
Oh.
Mr. Body, he was dead. I examined him. Then why was he bashed on the head a few minutes later with a candlestick if he was dead already? All right, I made a mistake. Right. But if so, why was Mr. Body pretending to be dead? It could only be because he realized that his scheme had misfired.
Oh, he did it again.
He's getting all sweaty.
He even pushes up his glasses.
Screaming, Yvette, the billiard room. Another denial.
All right, it's true. I knew Yvette. My husband had an affair with her, but I didn't care. I wasn't jealous.
You knew Yvette too, didn't you?
Yes, she worked for me.
And you also knew her, sir. We've
Yeah.
already established
Ah,
that you were one
that's
of
right.
Scarlett's clients. Well, where is he?
See?
Oh.
Oh no, he's
Pretending. He's
Just
pretending.
Oh, he dropped him.
He's okay. Yeah.
To the freezer. One of us slipped through the same secret passage. Of course, back to the study. It was a secret passage. Meanwhile, Mr. Body had been on the floor. He jumped up. The secret panel picked up the candlestick. Mr. Body
Right.
was inside the study into the hall looking for an escape. The murderer crept back behind him and killed him. Will you stop that? Nonsense, you were joined us beside the cook's body in the kitchen. It took less than half a minute. So who wasn't there the entire time in the kitchen? Whoever he was, he's the murderer.
So he went to the bathroom. Uh-oh, cops.
Oh, whoever it is, they gotta go away or they'll be killed.
She's going to open it. It's going to be the cops.
Oh no, she's gonna die.
Good evening. Have you ever given any thought to the kingdom of
The WKRP guy.
That's
The
right.
DJ.
I didn't recognize him.
You ain't just whistling Dixie.
Armageddon is almost upon us.
I got news for you. It's already here.
Go away.
But your souls are in danger.
Our lives are in danger, you beatnik.
Yeah, well, no.
We locked him in the library. We forgot the cupboard with the weapons was now unlocked. Then we split up again. And the murderer switched off the electricity.
Oh, so it's
Don't
in the
do
middle
it.
of the
Do it
house.
again. Come on.
Turn on the
Uh-oh.
lights.
Is that
Sorry.
one?
Didn't mean to frighten you. You're a bit late for that. Hey, when he does that.
Delayed.
Kill them.
None of us killed Mr. Body or the cook. So who did? The one person who wasn't with us. Yvette. Yvette! She was in the billiard room listening to our conversation. She heard the gunshot.
How could I have known about the secret passage?
Easy. Yvette told you. So when we split up again, you switched off the electricity. It was easy for you here
Is
on the
it?
ground floor. Then, in the dark, you got the lead pipe and the rope, strangled Yvette, ran to the library, killed the cop,
Oh,
picked
wow.
up the gun where Yvette dropped it, opened the front door, recognized the singing telegram from her photograph, and shot her.
You've no proof.
The gun is missing. Gentlemen,
You have no proof, so it sounds like she's
ladies, empty
guilty.
your purses.
Right.
Whoever has the gun is the murderer.
Oh crap! Yeah, he's good.
Yeah.
Shut up!
Oh, look at him. Look at him.
Now, there's one thing I
Gotta
don't
listen.
understand. One thing? Why did you do it?
The mere butler have no access to government
Oh no! Oh no! She's gonna shoot him.
Oh.
I'm afraid your moment has come.
No.
So fast, Miss Scarlet. I do have a secret or two.
Oh, yeah,
Uh-oh,
such as.
The game's up, Scarlet. There are no more bullets left in that gun.
Oh, don't trust that. Don't
I hope
trust
he's
that.
right. He's been
There
good
was
so
one
far.
foot of Mr. Body in the study, two for the chandelier,
Oh,
two
watch
at
it.
the lounge door, and one
Oh, I
So you
don't
know your
trust
guns?
I don't trust that.
plus two plus two plus one.
One time, yes.
Oh, he's praying.
Just run past him.
Where's the chief? Oh, that was the chief.
Ah!
Oh my goodness.
I did warn you, Mayor. Mr. Hoover is an expert on Armageddon.
Mr. Hoover. He did call.
Don't hate me for trying to shoot you.
Frankly, Scarlet, I didn't give a damn. There are no bullets left in this gun, you see.
Oh, there was one.
Oh, another chandelier.
You were lucky. Oh,
Plus two.
God.
Plus one.
Oh, no, watch out, guys.
No.
Oh,
He's going to die from it.
No,
Oh, no,
he
miss.
didn't. No. Oh.
Oh, just a scare. That's how it ends. That's how it could have happened.
That's what it could have
Oh, my
happened.
goodness.
Oh, I like that ending. But
how about this?
Oh, man.
Nice. We can have alternate endings.
No, we
That's
keep gonna
cool.
run around again. Her favorite recipes.
Popular in Cantonese
Ew,
cuisine
monkey's
are not often
brains.
to be found in Washington, D.C.
Is that what we ate?
Oh no, he's gonna
Why
puke.
would I have murdered all the others?
Obviously,
Ew.
in case Mr. Body had told him about you.
So it was all nothing to do with the disappearing nuclear physicist and Colonel Mustard's work on the new fusion bomb.
Communism was just a red herring. Mrs. Peacock did it all.
There's no proof.
Well, the gun is missing.
But she's a jolly good fellow.
There's gotta be something out there. The dogs or something.
Right.
Yeah.
He's a jolly good fellow.
Which nobody can deny. Which nobody can
So funny.
Wait a minute. Something's
Really getting into
gonna
it.
happen. Something's
Yeah,
gonna
the
happen.
dogs must be
Yeah,
it.
watch. Whoop, yeah. Whoops. Uh-oh.
I told you I didn't do it. What if the authorities find out what happened?
The kingdom of heaven is at hand.
Okay, take her away.
Ah. I love when it just scatter.
You see, like the Mantis, we always get our man.
Mrs. Peacock was a man.
It's a man.
Anyone care for French or dessert?
Oh, casual.
But here's what really happened.
Oh, God.
When we saw the murderers at the front door, you took the key to the weapons cupboard out of my pocket.
Then you suggested that we all split up.
So everyone's.
Miss Scarlet.
Oh no.
Opened the cupboard, took the wrench, ran to the conservatory, entered the lounge through the secret passage, killed the motorist with a blow on the head. Like that!
Here we go.
So incredible is what happened next.
Oh, my God.
On the side of my face. Breathing. Breath. Heaving breaths. Heaving.
Miss Scarlet seized the opportunity and under cover of darkness crossed to the library where she hit the cop whom she'd been
So a little bit of everybody
Oh,
killed
my God.
them.
That's
Yeah.
right. Look at that.
True or false?
True. How are you? Perry Mason.
Very nice.
I'm so excited.
I didn't do it. Well, there's nobody else left, but I didn't do it. The gun is missing. Whoever's got the gun shot the girl.
I shot her.
You?
What?
So it was you.
Just go on blackmailing us all. Of course. Why not?
Well, I'll tell you why not.
Oh, my God.
Oh no.
Oh, boy.
Good shot, Green.
Look at him.
Shouldn't be funny, but it is.
He's gonna faint.
He just dies.
Oh, God.
That was a funny death.
Oh,
He's so proud.
Are you a
Ooh.
cop?
No, I'm a plant.
A plant? I thought men like you were usually called a fruit.
Very funny.
oh, boy.
FBI. That phone call from J. Edgar Hoover was for me.
Oh, wow.
I told you I didn't do it.
Look at her. Hey.
All right, put down the
Love to see
We've
it.
done it. Everyone.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
They all did it. But if you want to know who killed Mr. Body, I did. In the hole. With the revolver.
Okay, Chief, take him away.
I'm gonna go
Just
home
like
and
the
sleep
game.
with my wife.
With my wife.
All right. Mr.
that
Cards,
was
Mrs.
something
Peacock.
else, yeah.
Oh,
I
this
did
is
it.
fun.
Oh, my God.
In the hall.
Mr.
with the
Body.
revolver.
Oh, my God.
I love the
Okay.
names. They're so
That's
funny.
right. Professor Plum.
Plum.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
the
that's
last
fun.
scenario was it.
Mr. Green.
Yeah.
Miss Scarlet.
That was so fun. I love the different endings.
That was funny, yes. That was good.
That was
The
so
peppy
fun.
That was good, yes. Oh,
This was way better than I thought it was going to be. Way better. I knew it
That's
had to
good.
be good because my nephews have been
My
really, not obsessed, but they love Clue. And there was going to be a play at their school for Clue, and then they changed it to something else. And I know they were
That
really
would've been
looking
fun.
forward to that. I know there was a
was
game
good.
Clue.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I've never played it. And I know it was a whodunit mystery that involved a mansion and people
Yes.
die, and
And
you
I
have to figure
loved
out who
how-
the murderer is.
Yeah,
Like,
and the
good.
presents that were given from the original Mr. Body. Everything, when you open it up, that was your game piece.
That's right.
Did you have
I
a
heard you
candlestick?
saying
Did
that.
you
That's why I
have
was
the
like, oh, that's
rope? Did you
cool.
have the pipe?
Yes.
And that's what we
And
just
the
saw the
gun.
cards, and that makes
Revolver.
sense.
Yes.
So I think
Oh
that
my
is so
God.
much fun because the game came out before this movie, which was released in 1985.
Oh, yeah.
But I really did enjoy trying to guess who was the murderer, the different endings, and just all the clues had
Yeah.
clue. Like I kept trying to
That's
really
right,
pay
yes.
attention to like
Yeah,
everyone
yes.
telling a bit of their story. We're learning their personalities, and some were too obvious that I'm like, I just completely didn't think it was. I mean, like everyone was
right.
very obvious, but
Yeah.
like Mr. Plum or Professor Plum, I was thinking because he had the gun originally and it went off right away. I was like, he has to be the killer. And then he said that, oh, I thought Mr. Body was dead, but he wasn't dead. And I'm like, you're a doctor, you should know that. So that came back at the end that he actually did try at that moment.
Mhm. And even like little
Okay.
clues, like Mrs. Peacock said that she loved that recipe.
Oh,
Like,
that's
how would
right,
you
yeah.
know that?
Oh, when
And
she
then
found
you
out what
had-
it was, I'm
yeah.
glad we didn't know until
Yeah.
later because that's freaking
And then
nasty.
Yvette and Mrs. White's interaction when they first met, you could tell
That's
that
right,
they're
yeah.
like these little things like they were bringing up. The butler
Yeah.
was bringing
Oh,
up.
that was
Like,
good. Yeah.
yeah.
And Mrs.
God.
White, she kept saying that she got married like 5 times,
Yeah.
and every
Oh my
husband like
gosh.
met a demise,
Yeah.
or at least we heard about 2
Yeah.
of them. And I'm like,
That was
okay,
an
well that's very
illusionist.
sus.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was like,
boy.
ooh, I don't know about you, but I really thought for a while that it was Yvette, and then Mom, I know
I
you
thought it
thought
was.
so
I
after I
thought
said
so.
it. Yeah, so
Definitely.
just because she was the most innocent and scared
That's
all the
right.
way
Yes,
through,
she knew the entire
separated.
house. She knew the
Sure
entire
did, yes,
mansion.
that's what I thought.
I thought it was the Colonel. And
I was
then-
suspicious of him as
and
well.
then-
Yeah, because you saw that picture too in the car. Looked like the
Right,
Colonel, stuff like
right,
that, yeah.
of the motorist. So he was also intentionally supposed
That's
to be
right.
there. So it was interesting. I loved it. I loved how the old actors, how you remember from other shows,
that's
like
right.
way back when.
Oh, yeah.
Like the
Yeah.
cook, I remember her from MASH. She was one of the
That's right,
nurses.
Yes. she-
That's neat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm glad you guys recognized a lot of people. I
Yes,
mean, I did
that's
too,
good.
but you
That's
guys
good.
recognized a lot more
Yeah,
than I did
definitely.
because Chuck
Yeah.
from Better Call
Oh, yeah.
Saul.
Yeah,
That's right.
Letty.
That's right.
Yeah, and then
Yes.
Christopher Lloyd.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness. Yes.
Madeline
Curry.
Kahn. Oh
I
my
love
God.
Madeline Kahn.
Yeah.
They are great.
I mean, yeah, so I like trying to guess like who was guilty, and I love how most of them or all of them were pretty much at the end. And then we had Mr. Green, who was the FBI agent. He was the one who was always the nervous Nelly, like breaking everything.
Yes.
He was
Right,
actually
yes.
cool at the
Right,
end.
Right.
right. And he wasn't gay,
He
and
wasn't
he was
gay,
just the
right,
opposite
yeah.
of what
said he
he was
was gay.
portraying himself. But everyone had their own name, so everyone was portraying. They weren't supposed to reveal who they really were,
That's
their
right,
true
yeah.
identity.
Awesome.
So that was perfect.
Mhm. Right from the start with the mystery of all these people going to this house, and they don't even know why they're going there, but they think they're going to get
In
a
the rain,
reward or
like I would have
something.
said, I'm not going tonight. I don't
something
even know these
good.
people. I'm not even going. But the reason why they went was because it was for bribery. They were all being blackmailed,
They
so
all
they
got a
did
letter.
go. So they
Yeah.
did have a reason to go.
Yeah, but they didn't know that it was blackmail at first. They just knew from their letter that it was something good.
beneficial.
Like, it sounded
It was
something like they were
beneficial
going to
for
gain
their
from it.
financial,
So it was
yeah.
a greedy thing that made them go there in the first place.
Sure,
and
yeah.
then once they were there
Then they
and
realized,
locked in, then they were blackmailed or told why they were there. And then
Well, I think they were all being blackmailed all along, right? They were.
they
paying
were, but they
them
didn't
off.
go there knowing that.
No,
Yeah.
it was
So it was a
beneficial
trap
to
once
them.
they got
Overrated.
there.
Yeah.
Yes.
So to see that they were all not good people, they were greedy and
That's right. I loved Mrs.
did bad
Peacock.
things.
And I loved it when Wadsworth stepped in the dog poop, and then he kept scraping.
And he kept walking around with it.
Yes,
And that was an ongoing joke
Then
throughout.
everybody came in. They kept him.
I like that humor because that humor stayed true all the way through
It
this
did.
movie
It was
because
good.
it went to like funny antics and back to the antic thing with the running around.
Oh,
at
he
the
was
end as well.
hilarious.
Tim Curry was
That
freaking
was-
hilarious.
Tim Curry.
And the the dialogue throughout this whole movie was corny and hilarious too, because they would just go on rants on going about like how many bullets and just the key. Well, you need a key to unlock the door, and they just kept having these like child conversations, but they were almost like in riddles, where they just were in panic mode and just saying the same thing over and over. In a circle conversation, so that was really funny. I enjoyed that.
That was great.
Well.
I loved how the cop came in and he was, going through. Then he was like, "Okay, I'm going through every room."
That's right.
And then how they were using the dead bodies. That's just a make-out session.
Right.
It's so stupid and gross. That was gross. Yeah,
And
that
the
was
blood is on
hilarious.
his head and things like that when she was making out with him.
I know the cop doesn't notice any of that, and then they hit the other guy, the motorist, with the hat on, so he was covered better. But still, like, oh, he's really drunk.
And he was part of, Mrs. Scarlett's, Scarlett's.
They were all connected.
Yeah, they were all
way.
connected.
Yes.
And I wasn't sure how this was going to play out, but I was hoping for multiple endings. I honestly had no idea there were going to be multiple endings. I really thought there was going to be one outcome, and then because it's a game, because I don't know. But
And that's the whole
right.
thing. The
That's
beauty
right.
of the game is there's always a different outcome.
that's the thing.
Right.
And I've always
Yeah.
heard who done it, and I've never seen this movie, and I was always like, okay, well, they have a game, so there has to be many outcomes. So how are they going to conclude it in this? Like, will they keep it open-ended where you don't really know who the bad guy is, who the murderer is? And I like the different endings, and then they actually did have a solid ending. And I thought at that last ending there was going to be, because the way the banter was, the dialogue was, the humor, like I really thought there was going to be, oh wait, but this is how it really, really happened. I thought there was going to be another card at the end that said that, and then do something else that was kind of similar to the end where they're all guilty but just switch positions.
That's right.
So that's fun, where you have to guess all these details and figure out who did it. And they made it fun and silly, where we were actually,
Yeah,
people get murdered,
very
but it's
silly.
hilarious.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
theatrical.
Oh, my
It's-
Oh yeah, Wadsworth's death was hilarious. It's like, oh, very good.
Oh,
very good.
he
Oh my
cracked me
gosh,
up. Oh my God, he's
God.
so freaking funny, and
Oh.
I really liked him the most. I mean,
I loved him the
Me
most,
too,
and
I
Madeline
did too.
Kahn. She
Oh,
just,
I
her
love
eyes,
Madeline.
she didn't even have to say anything.
No,
Her
she
character,
doesn't.
all she had to do was go, she
Oh, I know, she was
That's
great.
my guy, yes.
She was so good. Yeah, all the characters were very different, and Mrs. Peacock, she cracked me up so
Oh my
much.
gosh, yes.
And
She was hilarious.
yeah,
Yeah,
so
where they all complimented each other. They
they all
really
did.
did,
Mr.
definitely.
Green, of course,
Yeah.
we love him. So.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Or
yeah.
Better
The
Call
Colonel,
Saul.
he was great.
geez.
Colonel, yeah.
Right.
Colonel Mustard.
Charlotte.
Again, like I think I
Oh.
said that I kind of suspected him too.
I did too.
Yeah,
Mrs. White, I
did,
really
yeah.
just didn't. I
Yeah.
didn't think that she was going to, because she was too obvious that she.
Yeah,
had
she
husbands
was
that
very,
died, that I was
vengeful. She just wanted to,
and Christopher Lloyd's character
she
Plum,
just
I
had
didn't
a
think.
husband thing.
I didn't think he was guilty. I didn't really think those
No,
two.
I
my
didn't
God,
think.
you
I
did,
never
yeah.
thought of him doing any of it,
Mm-hmm.
and I never thought of Mr. Green either, because he
He was
just
just
really
nervous
seemed
and innocent.
nervous,
truly,
Kind of.
Yeah, I
truly
didn't expect him,
concerned.
yeah.
Truly, a scaredy cat.
Yeah.
Even coming up
Yeah.
to the mansion, but that was
Mhm.
the whole thing. He was going up
And,
there
and
to
also
solve.
the chandelier comes down and just missing the professor all the time. And the
Colonel,
colonel all the
yes.
time.
That's
Oh my
right.
God! And the shock
I thought
again.
he was
at that
gonna
first
get it at the
reveal.
end.
How many times I thought he was going to hit the end too. I said, no.
The Colonel got it.
I love that. That was really funny.
Yeah.
And
Oh my gosh.
these moments where you thought, well, this person's definitely going to die here, wouldn't happen. So it wasn't always predictable.
That's
And
right,
I was
wasn't
like,
it?
at one
Yeah.
point, I was worried, thinking, okay, well, everyone's going to die because you had one murderer, maybe two, and now everyone's in such panic mode and they're so selfish that they're going to end up destroying each other by accident because they're so freaked out. And that was another clue, too, with Yvette when she was shooting the gun. And she was
She was
very accurate
very
going for the
good.
lock, and when she was
Yes.
trying to shoot
Definitely.
Mr. Mustard or whatever through
Right.
the door, and she's like, "I've been shot." But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so definitely a lot of fun. Another thing too, when going into this movie, I knew there was going to be a bunch of people in a mansion. Someone was going to die, and they'd have to guess like who was the murderer. And I thought it was just about that.
Yeah.
But they brought in other people from outside,
It
was
is, definitely. Yeah.
which made it
Very
more
interesting.
interesting.
Oh,
And we were
yeah.
all connected,
Definitely.
so that was fun too. It's like,
It
ooh,
was
it's more
good.
Yeah, and
complicated.
it is.
Sure
It's
was,
getting
yes.
a bigger web. Okay,
Definitely.
now what?
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Boy.
are there multiple people?
Yes, and the elephant in the room, I have to say, we saw Knives Out not too long ago on our channel.
That's right.
We also saw, what was it called? The Glass Onion.
That was
We saw The Glass
fabulous.
Onion.
That's
Yes.
right.
And that was really good as
Yes.
well.
That's
So
right,
that
yes.
was,
My God.
it had to be influenced by
Oh,
Clue.
yeah.
It really had to
Oh,
be. It's like the
yeah.
same kind of
Yeah.
feel.
Yep.
Sure.
Different story,
Mm-hmm.
but definitely the same vibe,
Oh,
the
sure.
same structure. So I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
I
did too.
loved
was
it. I
very
remember
good.
playing
It
the
was
game, and
fantastic.
I never wanted the pipe. I wanted either the revolver, the rope. I was like, oh, that's kind of hard. You know, you just
Gosh,
wanted
yeah.
certain pieces.
Now I want to play the game. We should do that at one point.
Oh,
We
boy,
should.
yeah.
Especially Mom too, because you and I haven't played. Kim can show us the rope. Oh no!
Oh, that's
That
right.
is
my
hot and
God.
I mean it. So
I'll take a stab at it.
out of all the characters, yeah, right. Who did you like the most? Like, who did you think was the most like quirky, like fun character that you enjoyed in this? I wrote down some of the names. Yvette was the maid.
Wadsworth and,
Well, I was
and
gonna
White,
say Wadsworth,
Mrs. White.
yes.
Yes, yeah, he was definitely my
That's what I
favorite,
thought, yeah.
and Miss Peacock was just very weird.
Oh,
so I thought she was an obnoxious
she
in a
was
way.
fabulous.
Well, she was that hat of hers kept getting in her way, and I said,
Yeah.
take it off.
And then Michael McKean, I love, you know,
Mhm.
again,
Definitely.
Chuck from Better Call Saul,
Very good.
and Mr. Green. I think he's a great actor, but I think I really just loved him because I love him as Chuck, so I just kept relating to that. But he was good, and I just love Christopher Lloyd so much.
Oh, yeah.
Not my favorite character in this, but I just love him as a person. And so definitely Wadsworth. I love Tim Curry so much.
and
He's
Miss
great.
Scarlet was
Yes.
great too.
She was great,
Yeah.
and again, like I really was thinking of
God.
Susan
Sarandon
Sarandon,
all
right?
the
kept
time,
looking at her, my
constantly.
God.
Like,
I'm sorry, I know she's different.
and I
Um,
know she's a wonderful actress, but yes, I
Yeah,
agree.
Leslie Ann
I do
Warren.
too.
Yeah, she was lovely, great actor, and but she just like resembles her so much. It's like,
right,
are they
yeah.
related? I don't know.
Gosh,
Yes, so very good. And then there was a twist at the end that the butler was actually Mr. Body, hence the name Mr. Body, which I freaking love because it's like, well, how ironic.
That's right.
Yes.
There's a body. That's the first body, which isn't actually Mr. Body.
That's
but,
right.
but fun
It was
movie,
very good.
guys.
Yes, it sure
It
was.
was.
Thank you
That's
guys for
great.
requesting
Yes,
this and
thank
voting
you.
for it
Oh,
on our
Yeah, we
Patreon.
loved it.
God, that's good.
This was a must see, and ironically, the
gosh.
last year is when my nephews have been like really into Clue, and they didn't tell me anything about the movie. They just said it was good, and I have to see it. And they never told me about the ending or anything, so that's great because they know about no spoilers and they're
Yeah.
really respectful with that. So thank you guys,
Yes, thank you.
and now I can actually talk to you about it because now I've seen it.
That's
Woo!
right. That was good.
Yeah, it makes you paranoid too, right? I love
Oh
how
my gosh.
also Wadsworth was like shutting off the lights and scaring the crap out of everyone. So
I
really
know, like
thought
he had to
was gonna die
reenact
every
it
time.
completely.
That's right.
No, don't shut those lights off.
Yeah, I thought that was going to be like twisted humor too, where every time he did do that, another person would die. It's like, so stop doing that. Every time the lights go out, that's it.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
Yeah, very good. So thank you guys so
Yes,
much
thank
for
you.
watching along with us. Definitely enjoy.
That
We
was
hope you're
great.
well,
Yes.
and we'll see you very soon as always. Bye,
Bye.
guys.
Bye.